Hello, this is the Bible in 5 years. My name is Armando. We're reading the Bible in chronological order. It's 236 or more Bible stories. It's gonna take us about a year and a half or so, and after that, we will continue reading the Bible in a different format. We always read verses, no chapters, and that's how we're doing it. So you can remember, hopefully. And this project of podcast is aimed for those who haven't read the Bible. They don't know what the Bible says. Maybe they don't care what the Bible says, and it's perfectly fine. This is not really aimed for Christians, but if you're a Christian, you're welcome. You can subscribe and like us, and follow us. We're on YouTube, Facebook, or Spotify. And but that's the project. That's the purpose of this project. Maybe you were hurt at church. Maybe you're beginning in your walk with Christ. And you want to hear the Bible and stories, and that's what we're doing. And all right, then I'm gonna change my music so we can get into the reading today. Day 72. Sodom and Gomorrah destroyed. Genesis 19. That evening, the two angels came to the entrance of the city of Sodom. Earlier yesterday, it said man. The men left, and God stayed with Abraham, but obviously they were angels. He's saying it right here, And that evening, the two angels came to the entrance of the city of Sodom, and Lot, remember, Lot is Abraham's nephew. Lot was sitting there as they arrived. When he saw them, he stood up to meet them. Then he welcomed them and bowed low to the ground. "My lords," he said, "come to my home to wash your feet and be my guest for the night. You may then get up in the morning as early as you like and be on your way again." "Oh no," they said. "We will just spend the night out here in the city square." But Lot insisted. So at last they went home with him. He set a great feast before them, complete with fresh bread made without yeast. After the meal, as they were preparing to retire for the night, all the men of Sodom, young and old, came from all over the city and surrounded the house. They shouted to Lot, Where are the men who came to spend the night with you? Bring them out so we can have sex with them." Exactly, that's what he says. Lot stepped outside to talk to them, shutting the door behind him. "Please, my brothers," he begged, "don't do such a wicked thing. Look, I have two virgin daughters. Do with them as you wish, but leave these men alone, for they are under my protection." "Stay back," they shouted. "Who do you think you are? We'll let you settle among us. Now you are trying to tell us what to do? We will treat you far worse than those other men." And they lunged at Lot and began breaking down the door. But the two angels reached out and pulled Lot in and bolted the door. Then they blinded the men of Sodom so they couldn't find the doorway. "Do you have any other relatives here in the city?" the angels asked. "Get them out of this place. Sons-in-law, sons, daughters, or anyone else, for we will destroy the city completely. The stench of the place has reached the Lord, and he has sent us to destroy it." So Lot rushed out to tell his daughter's fiancés, "Quick, get out of the city. The Lord is going to destroy it." But the young man thought he was only joking. At dawn the next morning, the angels became insistent. "Hurry," they said to Lot. "Take your wife and your two daughters who are here. Get out of here right now, or you will be caught in the destruction of the city." When Lot still hesitated, the angels seized his hand and the hands of his wife and two daughters and rushed them to safety outside the city, for the Lord was merciful. Run for your lives, the angels warned. Do not stop anywhere in the valley, and don't look back. Escape to the mountains, or you will die. Oh no, my lords, please, Lot begged. You have been so kind to me and saved my life, and you have granted me such a mercy. But I cannot go to the mountains. Disaster would catch up to me there, and I would soon die. See, there is a small village nearby. Please let me go there instead. Don't you see how small it is? Then my wife will be saved. All right, the angel said. I will grant your request. I will not destroy that little village. But hurry, for I can do nothing until you are there. From that time on, that village was known as Zoar. Aha. The sun was rising as Lot reached the village. Then the Lord rained down fire and burning sulfur from the heavens on Sodom and Gomorrah. He utterly destroyed them, along with the other cities and villages of the plain, eliminating all life, people, plants, and animals alike. But Lot's wife looked back as she was following along behind him, and she became a pillar of salt. Ooh. The next morning, Abraham was up early and hurried out to the place where he had stood in the Lord's presence. He looked out across the plain to Sodom and Gomorrah and saw columns of smoke and fumes as from a furnace rising from the cities there. But God had listened to Abraham's request and kept Lot safe, removing him from the disaster that engulfed the cities on the plain. Wow, what a story. Wow. That's why in the Bible, people who have sex with the same sex, they call them sodomites. Because the city's Sodom, because the people from the city wanted to have sex with the people that Lot invited into his house. Well, this is the end of our lecture today. Like and subscribe on YouTube, Facebook, and Spotify. And like I said, I make mistakes. This is not the Bible in 1 year. This is no perfect reading, perfect nothing, music or sound. But we're trying to do our best. But we're bringing you the stories of the Bible. Alrighty, see you tomorrow. Let us know where you're listening from or where you're watching from.